Hello. A couple of things I forgot to show you I got over the last month. I went to the tip at Exeter and found a saw bench. It's been sitting there a fair while. I'd seen it there before. I hadn't bothered to go around and look. I thought it was just a homemade, bodged up job for electric engine mount thing, but even if it is, I'll put one of my little villas on it because I went over and had a look and it's actually Western red cedar and it's all tongue and grooved together. You can't really see it in this light. You might see it if I actually bother around and put the engine on it. It's all Western red cedar and saw there. It's missing a deck. I can make it one then though. Or Steph, my girlfriend, can help me. Goes down the V-belt there and whatnot. The other thing I forgot to show you is me 1940s, I think we dated it to. It's got a few modern attachment on it though. The air compressor I brought from the scrapyard for $50 because I got to know the scrapyard bloke, but apparently it doesn't work. But my friend Roscoe, we changed that lead there's fine. That's been changed years ago, we guessed, and the compressor there, it's all been repainted at some stage, and apparently it belonged to a sandblaster. But my friend Roscoe had a new one of these which had been smashed off, but also it was much older, so we mounted it on there. But the only thing we could find wrong, even though that was smashed off, we put a new one on because he had one and covered it up. We just would have glued it back together otherwise. Even then we glued this one together a bit. Is the wire had twisted together and blown up. And that's the only problem with it. Need to make a new guard for over that side. But for $50, 200 psi air compressor. Can't beat that, can you? No. Just noticed here, a few things I haven't seen in a while was my bottles. Unfortunately, I'm only 20. I've collected these since I was 5, so look at that, the full Coke bottle what I had. I've collected these since I was 5. What year is that? 1955. There we go. I've collected bottles for quite a few years. You don't really see them there, but that's a milk crate full of old bottles there. Various ones there. There's an old Guinness beer one. An old Rosella sauce. Holbrook sauce. Schweppes. I'm known to collect them, so I grab a few from being an apprentice under the floor at work. And quite a few. Every now and then I see one at the tip shop, but not very often. There's a good Schweppes one, look at that. That one there especially. Quite a few builders from around the place. An old Coolspur one. Quite a few builders from around the place give them to me as well. Local milk company, another one. No, that's not old. Oh, that's there. Mum must put it there. Yeah, quite a few builders give them to me around the place, amongst other things. And there's the scrapyard where I got the compressor from, ironically, and a lot of the things I got from the scrapyard. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. Just those. I'm only on the iPhone, so I can't zoom in. There's a few more lawnmowers over there, and the yellow handles you can see. That was what started me in this. On the old police bike up there. But this is what started me in this. I got $15 from there, taking my scrap cable in from a job, and I thought, oh, I saw that old lawnmower there and felt sorry for it, and joined. I ended up joining the machinery club and resulted in, as you've seen earlier, this rather mess I've called the shed. Oh, apparently Jarrod just texted me before and I told him I put a video on YouTube. He insisted to me that I show you more of the roof, as he rather enjoys that. And explain about that. And basically, I'm in the Tramway Society and also at work. We go to the bus depot and do a lot of, those are my old lamps up there I've been given, it's one's mum's, old fire pump from the railways, but you can see there's signs I've tied to the roof. Oh, there's an Alexander tennis racket, a few things. Alexander tennis rackets are made in Launceston where I am, but anyway, but these signs are actually off the trams. Since he said to put them on there, or this for Jarrod, and all on the roof. I found them under the bus depot when I was with work, and quite a few went to the Tramway Society. But I kept a few ones that were double or a bit too rotten to put on the tram. I'll send a video of the tram eventually when I get around to taking it, and I'll get a better camera or use Jarrod's. But he said to film the roof. He's quite a fan of the roof. It's another one. Most of them are handwritten, such as that one there for a local shop in town. Doesn't exist. There's a handmade one, hand-cut silver paper one. And that one, apparently here, I've been told by an older member, was quite risky when they put in the trams. They're all a bit under the floor. Well, the trams last run in Launceston in 1952, so we're assuming they're all from the late 40s, very early 50s. So it's quite well to survive under a floor like that long, but you can see what's happened to them here. That one's rather rotten. And then signs there off my grandfather's shed in Victoria, and I got them brought home. He's been the side of his shed, and I thought they were half buried in his garden, so I dug them up. I gave one to a friend, Peter, who unfortunately he's very sick in hospital at the moment, who signed me up, who got me to join the club. I gave one to him, so hopefully he gets better. Another McCulloch sign. Ironically, these signs here, McCulloch ones, I pulled them out of the scrap bin at McCulloch's, and they said I could have them, and they said as long as I took them to a show every now and then, they didn't really mind. They give them to me amongst other things. I've got quite a few things from them. The old fan over there I got it from them. It's from the 60s or 50s. And all my metal pretty much comes from that scrapyard. I'll take a film there as well. Mention if Peter, the bloke that owns it, wants to get on there. The electrical, the cable drum. Oh, there's a gold police in the way. I was a collector of signs as well, and there's a rather large no smoking one. You got that? That's true. I got that from the wharf where Roscoe's workshop is, and that's from the 40s. And there's payphone sign off the scrapyard pile, a scrap pile at Longford Tip, and a few old railway signs I've collected from. That one's from Don River. They're going to chuck it out. That one came from the Tramway Society, and that one's from the wharf as well. The railways used to run down there. But I pulled it off before they pulled the timber away. And James, you might meet. I used to work commander, so I've got a commander system. But these old cable drums up here I found in the school, old school. Old sign, old tin. My girlfriend's mum gave it to me. And the police bike again. And the trike mum brought years ago. Some old railways, lamps and whatnot. And rabbit traps and more signs. And the little, apparently our fireplace over there. It's quite worth quite a bit of money. That's quite old as well. Got that off the scrap pile, believe it or not. Anyway, I wasn't going to film any more of this, but I'll waffle on. This is mainly show you the roof and me compressor I got for $50 that I thought people might like. Some hand cheese there. Yeah, that's for Jarrod. There's one there. Anyway, see you again.